Back live with you, and thanks for staying on. It's been our leading story this afternoon. The man serving a life sentence for murdering SACP General Secretary Chris Hani is set to be released on parole. Janusz Walus killed Hani in 1993 in cold blood and was initially sentenced to death before the new constitution commuted the sentence to life in prison. The Constitutional Court says, according to the Constitution, Walus has been eligible for parole since 2005 and directed Justice Minister Ronald Lamola to release him in no more than 10 days. Newzroom Afrika's Pelane Phakgadi starts us off.
South Africa is a constitutional democracy and the laws of the country should be followed to the latter. This is according to Chief Justice Raymond Zondo, who agrees that Janusz Walus committed a heinous crime by killing Chris Hani. He says, however, the killer has spent 28 years incarcerated and is now eligible for parole.
The Families for Life as NPO apply for admission, but it is quite clear from their papers that the purpose of their intervention is to deal with a number of issues relating to how parole is dealt with by the department and the minister, much more than the issues that are raised by the applicant in this case. For that reason, their application is dismissed.
The judgment has not landed well with Hani's widow, Dimpo. In fact, she says she and her family feel hard done.
Chief Justice Zondo has failed this country completely, and I'm not going to apologize. Zondo never referred to my family, to myself, to my children, and the trauma and the suffering. This judgment is diabolical, totally diabolical.
Hani says an injustice has occurred.
And my understanding of Zondo's judgment, as he was talking, indirectly, he says, Walus did well to kill my husband. South Africans, learn to listen to black people when they tell you about justice in this country.
But Zondo's judgment outlined reasons as to how the Constitutional Court reached that decision.
I've reached this conclusion against the background that the applicant served more than 25 years of his sentence of life imprisonment, during which he has kept a clean disciplinary record and has complied with every requirement he has been told by the prison authorities he should comply with in order to improve his prospects of placement on parole. In the circumstances, I'm of the view that it is just and equitable that this court should order the minister to place the applicant on parole.
The SACP says the Concourt's judgment read by Chief Justice Raymond Zondo has far-reaching implications that compel the party to analyze it deeper and look for a new way forward under the circumstances. At the same time, Dimpo Hani says the Constitutional Court's judgment had failed to protect her rights and the rights of the SACP to exist as communists and vows to protect those rights themselves. The SACP says this day is a painful reminder of the 10th of April 1993 when Chris Hani was shot dead and will remain an unpleasant day for a very long time. For Newzroom Afrika, Channel 405, I'm Pelane Phakgadi at the Constitutional Court, Johannesburg.